Welcome to day 3 of podcasting, and this is the fun day. This is the brainstorming day. This is the day. I know I just want an hour of your time, but I'm going to tell you, if you want to give me 3 hours on this, that's a great exercise to do. So I talked about this before about topics. In week 1, we talked about like questions your audience has, FAQs, all that good stuff. We can parlay those over to this. But this is a really, 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 really important exercise. I'm sorry, I just had Zoolander vibes there. But this is a really important exercise because uh, honestly, we're trying to avoid the pod fade. We're trying to avoid those 7, 8 episodes where, podcasting is super fun. Oh my gosh, I've got all these ideas for guests and for people. And then, it kind of starts to become not so easy. We didn't do a day like day 3. Honestly, that's where it happens. We don't do a day like day 3 and we fizzle out. It becomes really difficult. So we want to focus on 2 things today, okay? The first one being topics. Like I said, we in the week 1, we really looked at kind of ideas, questions you're getting asked all the time. That's going to help plan your content. And now we want to parlay that to the podcast. There's a person I follow and he's built agencies. He really focuses on the agency. And one thing he suggests that before you even start a podcast, he wants you to have like 50 topic ideas down. That's a lot. Okay. That's a lot. I'm not going to make you do 50 today, but on the first sheet, we've got 25. And if you want to print out 2 of those and just keep, I mean, at this point, it's one of those things like no idea is stupid. Okay. Just like idea, 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 idea. This is one of those things I want you to put on your phone too. And just like as questions come up, as things come up, oh, that'd be a great podcast. You're just constantly brainstorming ideas. The other one is going to be for guests. Okay. If you are doing guests, if you're not, shove it off to the side. But if you're doing guests, I want you to dream big on your guests, but please make sure it aligns with your business. Okay. Please make sure it aligns with your business. There's a lot of people, I can talk about, I was doing a presentation the other day. I don't know why he popped into my mind, but like Jack Canfield is one that he'll do a lot of rounds of podcasting. And so Jack Canfield is one where, I mean, he's popular, right? Chicken Soup for the Soul. Hopefully you've heard of him before. But he doesn't fit with my brand. He doesn't fit with, what I'm trying to do. So don't go for guests that don't fit with what you're trying to do, okay? Don't go for a guest strictly for the name of the guest. Really make sure, again, we're really being intentional with our content, to our guests, to everything we pull on. The idea is when people listen to this, like blown away by the information, they love what you have to say, and they love the guests you're bringing on. They're just like, yes, this is amazing. We're going to talk about asking guests to come on in a couple more modules ahead of this. But for now, I want you to dream big. I want you to take these next 55 minutes, wherever we're at, and just brainstorm, brainstorm, brainstorm. Again, print up page 2, print up 5 copies of page 2 if it means just all the guests. And I want you to keep that set aside because we're going to go back to that. Who are your dream people that, again, it fits with the business, not just anybody for the sake of everybody, but get all those topics. What are the questions people are asking? Go through your FAQs we did in week 1. What can we do for podcast topics? What makes sense? Go through your guests in day 2, or go through your guests on page 2 and make copies of this and do extra. This is a great time just to get everybody down that you can dream of. And we'll start actually putting all of this together as we move forward. So have some fun with this one today.